got scammed.
Don't take them around if they don't want to play.
I'm having that for dinner. If I have anything to do with it, plot twist. My dinner is entirely up to me. Hello. We're about to hit the hot tub. We've been here for a few hours. We had some dinner. My husband got burgers, and then I got mi cocina so I could get a mambo taxi. And now we're about to get in the hot tub. There was like a huge crash on the way here, so it took much longer. We were supposed to go to Windstar tonight, but we're just gonna do it on a weeknight because it was a long trip. Oh, but welcome to the vlog. We are doing a staycation in Denton, which is where I'm from, and seeing family and friends, and I'm very, very excited. But welcome back to my channel. Good morning. I spilled coffee on myself as always, but it's Sunday. I'm up, I'm getting ready because we're about to cook breakfast for folks to come over. I've got about 2 hours right now, but breakfast is so quick, so I got plenty of time. Well, they're not cooked. Found it immediately. So when we first saw the bunny rabbit, it was like at the back of the porch and she was on the couch with me.
Yeah.
And then like, I was like, honey, leave it alone, like it's fine. And then she hung out with me for a while. And then she like wanted to get down. Sure enough, I see her chasing the bunny rabbit. And I was like, stop. And then she did stop. And then
Why would they come around if they don't want to play? That's very funny.
but the salt's not automatic. He must be dead. That little bit of hash brown awoken her hunger. Now she's finally gonna eat her breakfast. Want to go out there, baby? Sitting there poised. I did splurge on this $16 chorizo because it is so good and I'm so excited for everybody to try it. This is from Dai Duai. Dai Duai. Good morning. I'm eating a breakfast taco. I'm not sure why. I decided to take a bite as soon as I started this, but yesterday was lovely. I did not have time to use my phone, record nothing. Okay, so I left you off at, I was making a hash brown casserole, which turned out just fine. But brunch was lovely. I'm so thankful everybody came. Everyone was over until like 3. And then I needed to leave at 4 to go to play pickleball, which I really wish I had gotten some clips of, but like, I'm not coordinated in that way at all. So it was just kind of a funny thing, but really glad I got to go with my friend Lashana. And now it is Monday and I am up very early because I'm going to the Dallas Wings game tonight, and the traffic between Louisville and Arlington is unpredictable and will be probably a lot, but hopefully not too bad, especially if I leave a little early. Honey really wants a bite of my breakfast taco. I did purposely knew that if there were any leftovers from lunch yesterday, that I would just have it for breakfast this week, so that's perfect. This is just a conglomeration of all the leftovers. Okay, lunch break time. I'm going to go ahead and cook now because we have plans almost every night. So I wanted to get the grocery meals done early so that I'm not worried about using up groceries. So I cut up a cucumber. And then if you are traveling like camping or if you're doing an Airbnb situation, you can get like these little containers. So I just brought the rest of my Greek yogurt in these and lemon juice in these. Yes, it is a little bit wasteful, but when you have limited resources, I think it's a great way to do that. And then just grilling some chicken. We have pita and it'll be perfect little lunch and feel good about using the groceries. I got this dual brush and normally I use my hands. I just stopped using a beauty blender as much. I don't know. Normally I use my hands to spread my foundation, but I got time. Let's try this out. Okay, much better, not gonna lie to you. Work day is done since I started way early. And now it is time to get ready for the game. And one of my hyperfixations is back. And you wanna know what that is? It's the chicken tater melt from Jack in the Box. And right now they brought it back for a collab with none other than Hot Ones. So I will. Oh my god, why have I been using my hand? This is so much better. Oh, not on the nose ring. Anywho, I'm having that for dinner. If I have anything to do with it, plot twist. My dinner is entirely up to me tonight. Yeah, JD told me to actually just spend the money that I would spend on buying us, because we usually buy 3 seats. We're 2 very large people. He told me to buy just one really good seat for myself. So I'm pretty close. I spent $170 on it, I think. I forgot to do a fit check. Let me see if I can do one. I did forget the proper shoe I would probably wear with this, but alas, I'm not buying new shoes, so we'll make it work. Now, it is time to hit the road, my friends. First sporting events by myself. This is for you ladies. You can still do things alone when you're married. I was one that really values my alone time, and a supportive partner will let you go do some stuff on your own if that's what you want to do. Okay. Between this and this, there's a character that I'm thinking of, but yay! Let's see how bad the traffic is. Hopefully not too bad. I guess this will be my intro. Got scammed. So I prepaid for parking because, at least in Austin, the parking at these kind of things, like you kind of need to get a spot. And I paid $50 for parking. Anywho, they told me like 2 hours before the event, you have to text this number with your license plate. And I did that. And then they were going back and forth and they were like, what's your confirmation number? Here's your confirmation number, blah, blah, blah. While I'm driving, I'm trying to get there at the time that y'all told me I have to be here. Like, come on. So finally, I get to this place. It's a little used car lot. I was like, this feels weird to park at a used car lot and perhaps get my car. I don't know. It just felt weird. The whole thing felt weird. I should have listened to my intuition more. The sweet little old man comes out and he was like, hi, can I help you? And I was like, oh, I paid for parking here. He was like, we don't have parking here. And I was like, I freaking knew it felt weird. So, alas, here we are, $30 parking at UTA, and we're gonna make this day great. I actually got to see a lot of the other women play because Paige and Daisy and like all the starters were in a little less. And so I love that. Had a great time. Honestly, I highly recommend going by yourself because you can do whatever you want. You can cheer how you want. I'm more of a clapper than a screamer. But time to head back to the Airbnb. The chicken tater melt coming back. I am so insanely excited because it's like my favorite thing ever. Or Jack in the Box specifically. There's something about it. It's cheesy, it's crunchy, it's just so good. The croissant is amazing, and my gosh. But they keep getting rid of it. But they did a collab with Hot Ones and brought it back. In my absolutely delusional mind, I think they brought it back for me. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I don't love the buffalo on it, but I'm just a plain girl. So while it is here, I will be getting it with no buffalo. Ooh, haven't had one of their... I actually fell in love with YouTube via car mukbangs. Or mukbangs in general. I lived on my own at that time. And when I tell you, I was so lonely when I lived alone. I had moved back to DFW after college and I got a job out here. And you know, you come to realize that people like obviously moved on with their lives. You know, like I try to make teaching friends, and I have a few that I'm still very close to till this day. But like everyone else, they moved on and they had their own lives and kids, and it was a heartbreaking, hard time for me, but I really think that is most people, you know, in your early 20s trying to figure it out. I have the lovely trait of always thinking that I'm closer to people than I am. And yeah, it was very hard, very lonely. So I watch mukbangs all the time. I was having meals and stuff. I think if I lived alone now, it would be a totally different story. But man, that sucked. And to be fair, I probably should have had roommates, but I didn't even know where to start that process of trying to find a roommate. And like a reliable roommate. And it's hard for a lot of people to travel to me. Because like I said, they have lives, kids, jobs, one other thing going on. So it's been nice while I'm here. My best friend, like, everybody came over yesterday. My family and I have plans. My best friend and I have plans. Like, sometimes people are just busy. Sometimes people just have stuff going on. Has nothing to do with you. That's my 2 cents. Last but not least, this is what I got with my meal. It actually bobbles and it has sticky on the bottom. Okay.
Specifically the design.
Okay, so today I was working all day and my best friend came over and we just like kind of hung out, played a little games, and popped into the bakery down the street called Hive Bakery. I did get 2 treats that I haven't tried yet, but we just picked up dinner. We're gonna do like a chill night in tonight. I've kind of been going. I am a little sleepy, so I'm excited to go to bed early tonight. First of all, we did stop at Swig, which we do not have in Austin, and I just get anytime I see it. And I got the Founder, which is Diet Coke, coconut cream, sugar-free coconut and lime, and this, so good. Next, I got a birthday girl. Can you hand me a straw, baby? In the birthday girl, it's Dr. Pepper Blackberry, mango puree. Sorry, I kept getting confused. The birthday girl is Dr. Pepper Blackberry with added raspberry, mango puree, and coconut cream, but I haven't tried this one yet. Thank you. Jesus. I think that's exclusively made to add alcohol to it. That needs to be watered down. We also did get Marty B's, which I'm just gonna try a couple things real quick. While I have you, I'm so starving. We had leftovers for lunch, which I'm happy to use the groceries. Starting with some charro beans. Better than I expected they would be. They could use like a tad more seasoning, but I probably think that about any American place that has charro beans. Elotes looks really good. Okay. We got a little white corn and a yellow corn. And the words of Pauly D, yeah, buddy. We did get some cheese fries to share as well. It was kind of crazy. There was so many Marty B's in the same parking lot. We had to go to the Marty B's to go. We were already late because we stopped at Swig. We pulled up. They walk out to the car immediately with the food. That's good. I do think that I have to try my husband's dinner, which is their, I think it's green chili mac and cheese. And of course we had to do some cheddar jalapeno sausage. So, bite for you. Mac and cheese is very creamy. I like the drizzle of the barbecue sauce. I didn't really get a good bite of the sausage. Sausage is good too. Very excited. We're just gonna hang out tonight. Rest. Tomorrow, medieval times after work. Good morning. Today is Wednesday. I've been hard at work this morning. It's been actually a pretty busy work week, but I'm still able to get it all done. I'm taking the Hun for a walk. I can actually show you the street because I don't live here. So we've really loved this Airbnb so far. It was right about how much we would be spending for a hotel, but we've got way more space. We can cook. Honey's got a backyard, the hot tub. I mean, it's just great. I'm really loving it. And just working my tail end off today. And then tonight, medieval time. I'm ready. And right now, I'm working on editing a YouTube video because I purposely wanted to spend some time on the couch with Honey. So I got ready early so that I can spend time with her. But when I asked her if she wanted to come sit with me, she said no. So she's over there. I'm editing my YouTube video. In an amazing, perfect world, I might get this finished tonight. I already have the cover photo done. Everything else won't take too long, so we are leaving in about 15 minutes. So let's see. I'm on my final cut right now. So when you go inside, you can upgrade your tickets to VIP, and we did do that. Then they take a little picture, and you can get a little beverage. I got the Princess Punch. Let's try it. Very tasty. Pineapple-y. I did not even do a fit check. I kept meaning to, but I just have this little white skirt on and this little, I think my husband calls it a lonely top. And we had a lot of fun. I'm so glad. Thank you to my little brother. He treated us to the tickets. And the chicken was actually very tasty. The corn was very tasty. The tomato soup was very bland, TBH. The bread was fine. It was just frozen garlic bread. The potato was pretty good. The crispiness and like the seasonings got like really charred in a delicious way. The show was very fun, and I was just thinking about how much practice they have to be doing these tricks, especially because animals are involved. I did ask my sister-in-law if the animals were hurting, like if they were okay, and she said they're okay. So there was a freaking hawk. It was cool. Our guy was in the final two, but he did not win. Sad day. But yeah, they have to rehearse so much because fight scenes, if you're a union, you have to, like, the amount of rehearsal that has to happen before the show is a lot. And there were so many fight scenes. So, like, I mean, I can't imagine they're a union. Maybe they get points because they are performing for money, you know. But we're already over the halfway point of the trip, and we've had a lot of fun. And also, like, I'm glad I didn't take off work because, like, everybody has to work while I'm here. So my sister-in-law, she's a teacher. We would still be doing stuff in the evenings anyway, and it's a pretty busy week this week. So I'm happy with how this worked out. But I am also, like, I'm getting to that point in the trip. I always get to that point in the trip where it's like, oh, wow, we've had a really great time. I'm very happy we went and did this. And now I'm starting to be like, I'm looking forward to getting home when I get home. But still have Windstar to go to, and we still have my best friend's gonna come over for a sleepover with my goddaughter, of course. Good morning. I decided today was the day to get breakfast tacos. I used to live over here on this almost like the exact main street. And it was my first ever apartment that I lived on my own. And there was a taco place that I would get breakfast tacos from. So my husband was like, baby, I want you to make sure you get those since you love them. I haven't had them in, that would have been, I graduated 2016. I moved in end of 2016, yeah, 2017. Pretty crazy. I'm also gonna try a new coffee called 151 Coffee. So, and then power through my work again. Oh, I see it, good. And Windstar tonight. My trip is almost over, but we've had a really, really good time. We both talked about it last night. Like, my husband's been able to have like a good vacation feeling too. I'm just happy girl, very blessed. There they are. My first ever solo apartments after a horrible breakup. I grew up a lot there. I got a cinnamon dulce and a smooth classic, which is like a Pepsi with a lot of stuff. I did not think there was going to be that much dairy in this. It just tastes like when I worked at IHOP when I was in high school. We would put creamer in our soda. It just tastes like that. It's fine. It's not great, TBH. I had a really bad headache. That's why I was like, I need to go get some coffee. Okay. Oat milk, cinnamon dulce. That's good. And then for my husband, I got him a giant Coke Zero and a cinnamon dulce as well. Zun, zun, zun. I got potato and egg for me, and then a chorizo for him, and a bacon. What's the other one? Right for you. Oh, they're a little tiny. Yeah, that's good. I truthfully think it needs a little salt, but I'm being lazy at this current moment. We just got to WinStar. I'm very nervous that this won't actually gonna like demonetize my video. Well, I don't make money here. I did stop at Buc-ee's for a fanny pack, but we're gonna have a good little time. Okay, we are back in the car. It is 11:05. We got out of the car at like 5:45, and we left up $50. We played for hours and hours, and that is all I want when I go to WinStar, is to play and leave with the money I came with. So very happy, very tired. We also went to the Toby Keith restaurant. I got this like smothered chicken that had onions, and I gave away the bacon and the mushrooms, but, and then pinto beans and like some jalapeno cornbread, and it was actually really good. Like, I never finished my plate. I finished the whole plate. We had such a fun time. This was the perfect little WinStar night. So now one more work day, sleep over with my best friend tomorrow night. And if I don't get any clips, which I might not, we're gonna go to Babe's Chicken tomorrow night. Thank you for watching, and this was a fun little Denton trip. Good morning. Taking Han on a walk. Already did my only meeting of the day. And I just wanted to show off this incredible back alley for the trash cans, for people's garages. And so this is a dream, having a back alley like this. It does make the backyards just a tiny bit smaller, but I really, really love it.